10-day road trip and come back playing. What was the time of game?
4:05.
Did it feel like it? Yes. Now you want us to leave town again?
No.
I asked you if you missed us today.
No, I couldn't miss you because I was up until 3 a.m. watching you every night for 10 days.
My mother was. I asked my mother, I said, how many games you said see? She said all of them. It's not good. What's up?
12-3 in extras now, and you guys have won 7 straight. I know you'd rather win in regulation, but how impressed are you with that?
Well, to do that, you got to have a real good effort out of your bullpen, and we did tonight. Should have probably had it, that 6 innings. Really, it could have got 6 innings of shutout there, and we were fortunate. That line drive was at Stevie. He made a couple good plays over there. I tell you, Nick had a big strikeout throw out too. And Ryan stuck his nose in there and made a tough tag. But both starting pitchers, weren't what they usually are. But they battled their way through it, and so did Chris. But it'd be a lot more enjoyable if you knew how it was going to turn out.
Obviously, in 2012, when these kind of things started happening, people talked about how it was a different guy every night. But when you see Manny get up there and do that, you've had a bunch of other guys do that. How good is it to see?
Well, I think it's just a mindset. When everybody knew Chris wasn't going to play tonight, it was when Matt went out and whoever it may be goes down for a while. There's not a sense of it's just somebody's got to step up, and I think it's just a good mentality that you have to have, because there's so many challenges that the schedule presents, and more importantly the competition presents. That's a really good team over there. Boy, just you're picking your poison the whole game long.
Please start with the approach off of Weaver.
Well, I don't know how much, I can't, he wasn't as crisp as he was at their place, so we were fortunate. Otherwise, I don't know. When he's right, approach is a challenge to make a big difference. We just caught him on a down night, just like they caught Tilly a little bit. So, and we know what an offensive team they are, so we knew we were going to have to do some things. Usually, you giving up those type of runs early, you don't like your chances against him. But I actually thought Adams' home run, kind of to answer right away, kind of gave a good mentality to the game.
How relieved are you that you didn't have to go longer with just Gilmet in the bullpen and have to make some uncomfortable decisions?
Well, I'll tell you what was last night on the plane for a good 30, 40 minutes, we discussed whether we were going to bring a pitcher or a position player for one day, because we knew we'd come out of the off day with everybody available. And about the 4th inning, I was, my old thing for years has been err on the side of covering the pitching, and the 50-50 move, err on the side of defense. So we were feeling pretty good about having Gilmet here. So, Darren messed up and only threw 5 pitches, so he had to go out there for another inning. It was actually tough. What do you have, 11 or 12? 15, somewhere in there? How many did Darren end up with? He was giving me that look, I got one more in me, but I looked the other way.
The grounder in the 7th to JJ, was
Pardon?
that the grounder in the 7th to JJ, which Trout scored? Was that a situation that Ryan was too far over?
No, he's where he's supposed to be.
Okay.
Not too far over. He told JJ, I'm going to try to get there. I might be able to get there, and he tried to get there. And when JJ made the decision that he wouldn't be able to, then he threw to first. And hats off to Hamilton for running the ball out. And hats off to Pujols for getting down there with a big enough lead to make him throw the ball across the diamond.
You guys played this team, two teams played 4 times now. No, 2 runs separated each game, or 1 run each game. No 1-2. When you look at this team over there, do you think that if you're fortunate to get to the playoffs as a team, you're going to have to battle, and it might be games like this?
Well, I think it's a sign of 2 good bullpens. With you're talking about the run differential, but they're capable of putting a lot of crooked numbers on you. So, what the future of the season holds for us, I haven't gone there yet. I'm looking forward to day after tomorrow. They're going to be somebody else's problem for a while. They're a pretty impressive group.